Welcome, everybody, to the Wednesday weekly wrap-up with Jeff Russell. Let's take a look at all the action from Week 4, the standings, and the upcoming games in Week 5. Kicking it off at 8 a.m. last Saturday was Brad Slaughter and the Bulls. The coach returned as he was out in Week 3. They were going to take on Chick Coles, Chase Gwaltney, and the 76ers. Sixers had a nice, easy win in Week 3 where they had to play the Brody Torrance-less Jazz, and they won that game 38-25. The Bulls almost defeated Nigel Salvador and the Heat. They just came up short 41-35 in Week 3. Let's see if Brad Slaughter, his return, was going to get the Bulls their first victory.
Took down the Jazz 38-25, actually. Underneath, great bill. Nicely done. Smoker's going to drive over Concepcion Leyva. Nicely done, Austin Smoker. Hopefully they get Hackenberg back next week. Concepcion Leyva fed from Umbell. Great ball work there. Pre-game of the other video. Concepcion Leyva has really stepped up this year. Underneath, Graybill missed it. A follow. That was Smoker. Coaches Slaughter and Good love to see that without their Hertzlers being up 6-2. But Umbell said, I'll fix that. Underneath, a wide open Graybill. I missed another layup. Graybill, tough luck layups. Take those for granted, folks. Weaver, the floater, he loves that shot. Kicks it out, Zeiss set, swings it to Harding. Lincoln, bounce pass. Smoker underneath. Right now to get the Hertzlers this much rest before the game even started. There's Umbell underneath, off the glass and in. Another Bryce. Smoker. Bounce pass underneath. They left Zeiss all alone, but Bryce Hertzler over the top and lays it in. His first shot of the day. That was for 3. Missed it. Underneath was Fonzie's younger brother. And he got it to Umbell. Is lighting it up today. Smoker. Count it down. Finn just going to toss it up. And off the glass and in! And Hertzler ends the quarter the right way. And after one, your Sixers are winning 12-10. They got some of it right back, the Sixers, with that. Gwaltney still yet to get on the scoreboard. Left-handed pass over to Fonzie's brother and in. Smoker's going to drive. Good feed by Chase. Bryce and Jeshua Day. Good to see Jeshua back. Good job, Jeshua. Boy, he got the ball from Bryce Hertzler. Fonzie's brother again. He's just enjoying this. Jeshua Day. Look at Jeshua go. Jeshua just missed. Chase to follow. And another unbelievable non-basket. Weaver looking for help. Give it go to Philip Umbell. Floater. And Philip Umbell, he just can't miss today. Who's won the championship every single year he played. Underneath, Bryce Hertzler. Now that's the way to do it. Good save by Chase. Knocked around. Finn has it. Swings it inside. Bryce taking it strong. Bryce Hertzler. Worse. Tight game. Weaver for 3. And he hits this one. Caden Weaver. All right, we're in a good one here. Sixers winning by 3. Chase Gwaltney's three-point play. And here comes a chance for another three-point play. Caden Weaver. And Weaver completes the three-point play. Looking for help. Great defense by Concepcion Leyva under there. Here's the two big men going at it. Bryce handed it off. Chase Gwaltney saw it the whole way and picked it. No, he's not. Good's going to pull him back out. Umbell left wide open for 3. And Philip Umbell making him pay. I know how you feel. Nice bounce pass. Another little miss. Unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you, Bryce is probably going to go home and shoot 1,000 layups. Umbell, what a save behind his back. Boy, Philip Umbell. And Bryce, it's the first. Comes down with it. Stolen, Smoker. Off the glass and in. Austin Smoker. Umbell back at his way in. To the lane, got a shot off, not a good one. Caden Tack rips it out of the sky. Give Umbell a good shot, so he did not shoot it. Weaver gonna throw one up. Hertzler under there. Somehow Caden Weaver came away with that and put it in. Sixers answer right back. Long pass underneath. Bryce Hertzler, that's the way. 32-26. Byron, got it. And there we go, Joshua Maddox, nicely done. Bulls won it right there, a break. Can't leave people open that wide open. And Graybill left open and he hits it. It's the Lakers. The third quarter seems to be their quarter. They came back and took the lead. And there's Gwaltney for 3. Umbell left wide open for 3, and he makes them pay like he has all day. Gwaltney on him. And they're going to get credit to defense at Chase Gwaltney right there, forcing Graybill to travel. That last shot, Chase got it off, but missed it. So after 3, Sixers up comfortably, 40-29. Stay tuned for the 4th. For 3, that missed everything. Got to go the other way. And Justice Saunders, what a play. How did he come up with it? Harding hits the first. Nicely done, Lincoln. Offensive rebound. Smoker. But Jeshua Day right there. What a steal, Jeshua. Smoker. Gwaltney not biting on the head fake. Smoker drives, got past everybody. Austin Smoker. What a shot. You are the away team. And here's Gwaltney. And they're going to get Chase on a travel. Who did something no players ever done. 6 straight free throws to start a game. And Lincoln hits the second. Might have been blocked. Harding dishes it inside. Graybill with the right-handed scoop off the glass. Which is good news for the Bulls. Graybill misses both. Underneath, offensive rebound. Bryce Hertzler, that was huge. Hertzler. Wow, a 3-point game, and I think the Bulls are going to get it right back. Smoker setting it up. Minute 30 shows. Smoker inside. Hertzler. This time it's in. Hertzler. Finn to his brother. Miss. And Carter Wilson comes down with it, but Hertzler stole it. Weaver. Underneath. Graybill. He missed. Bryce Hertzler to take the lead. 41-40. Can you believe this, folks? Wilson with 40 seconds, stolen. Lincoln Harding. And Smoker with 35 seconds, folks. Give your Bulls a hand. Folks, Harding, to Zeiss said he lost the handle. Got it back, still not fouling. And they stole it clean. Caden Weaver, incredible. Here we go. Chase hits it, and we are tied. And this to win the game. It's over. Sixers win. Sixers win. Incredible. So congratulations, Chick Coles and the Sixers, your final 42-41.
What a sensational job by Chase Gwaltney hitting those 2 free throws to give his team the win. Congratulations, Chick Coles and the 76ers. Player of the game in this one was Chase Gwaltney and Philip Umbell. Umbell was sensational. For Brad Slaughter and the Bulls, a tough luck loss. The Hertzler boys did everything they could to put themselves in a position to win that game. They'll have to wait on to week 5 to try to get their first win. Let's take a look at the next matchup. Well, for the 9 a.m. game, the red-hot Supersonics were hosting Ezra Hoover's Jazz. Stark and the Supersonics coming off a win against Lonnie Hochstetler's Trailblazers, 37-28 in week 3. And they did a great job containing Grant Stoltzfus in that game. As for the Jazz, they were going to be without Brody Torrance once again. And the Jazz still looking for that first win. Let's take a look at the highlights. See if the Jazz pulled off the miracle win.
Fox looking to tie this game. One hop there. Got his own rebound. TJ draws the foul. Look at TJ Fox go. Need to take that one dribble. That does cost you a split second. TJ hits the second. On week 4, here's Jesse. Bangs into Ramirez. No call. And Stark will take the basket. 3 seconds left. Zimmerman at the buzzer. Almost. So after 1 quarter, Sonics up 6-3. We'll be back. Vega doing some good ball handling here. You don't usually see that, but Zimmerman said enough. Trenton waited patiently and laid it in. What a play, Trenton Zimmerman. There with the screen, picked off by Francis. Switches the hands, feeds Jesse. Got his own rebound and put it in. Jesse Stark. Gingrich the steal. Clay, bounce pass to Francis. Right back to Clay. And good defense, TJ Fox. And boy, Clay put on a show. Should have given him co-player of the game. And Jesse Stark doing his thing. TJ misses again. You're not going to want to miss the next game, folks. Timberwolves and Heat. Caleb Hoover, nicely done. Nice steal. Gingrich. Yes, Clay. Gingrich comes down with it. Boy, this Sonic team looks really good. Underneath, Francis, like clockwork. So after 1 half of play, it's been all Sonics, 14-5. Stay tuned for the second half. No Brody Torrance for the Jazz. Jazz looking for that first win, and Logan Stoltzfus says, I'm going to help. Cuts the lead to 6. Francis, and he just puts one in. He missed. Gingrich the rebound. Trenton Zimmerman threw it to Noel on the floor, and Noel just one-hands it. And Ronan decided to join me and help out on the mic. Francis switches to his left, feeds it over to Jesse. Beautiful teamwork right there. Player of the game in weeks 1 and 3. Jed Stoltzfus in week 2. Here's Francis, just drained a 3. You know who Caleb Hoover looks like? Jeff, do you know Brian Schaefer? No. So Brian used to be back here with me. There's Zimmerman for 3. Jeff Merkel on the camera. And it's been all Sonics, but it's only 8. Jesse followed up his shot. What an incredible play by Jesse. I got to include them for this season as the fastest. Here's Little Ian King. Got it to Eli. Sees Zimmerman wide open underneath. Great look. King dishes it inside. Boy, they've been feeding the 3 of them again. There we go. The King Ramirez Zimmerman combo. Under 3 minutes. Francis for 3. That's off the mark. Vega just swatted it inside. Right to Clay Gingrich. What a play. Good choice. They want a basket here. Stoltzfus, floater, in and out, no good. Fox came right to TJ, and he put it in. Game. Start to Francis. Francis bounce pass underneath, and it went right through the hands of Vega and Gingrich. Fox, and that's for 3, TJ Fox. You got to foul, unless you think you're going to get a steal. Jesse wide open to Gingrich. Huge basket, great pass. Breaks late. Here's Francis with 35 seconds and a 5-point lead. Poked at by Zimmerman. Green up by 5. Fox. TJ tried to save it and gonna go the other way. TJ lost the handle. Anyway, your final 27-22. Congratulations, Coach Stark. Player of the game, his son Jesse Stark.
Well, the Jazz didn't pull off the miracle win, but they put up a really good fight to the Supersonics, considering no Brody Torrance. Stark wins this one 27-22. Player of the game, Jesse Stark, at this one. As for the Jazz, they're going to have to take on Lonnie Hochstetler's Trailblazers in Week 5, while Eric Stark will be taking on the winless Bulls. It's going to be 2 games in a row for Stark facing a winless team. He should be pretty high in the standings after this one. Let's take a look at the next matchup. Well, the 10 o'clock game was the primetime matchup of the week. Charles Babb and the Timberwolves, with Gabriel Hoover and Joshua Stefan, were playing host to Jordan Tyson's undefeated Heat. The Heat coming off a 41-35 squeak-out win against the Bulls in Week 3. As for the Timberwolves, well, they squeaked out a 1-point win themselves against Ethan Devine's Lakers last week in Week 3. Jake Harding hit a game-tying free throw to tie that game with no time left, just to have it erased after a lane violation. Well, the Heat were going to have a full lineup in this one as Gabe Lapp returned for this game. But let's see if Charles Babb, Gabe Hoover, and Stefan give the Heat their first loss.
Game in Week 2, inbounding. Got it to Lapp. Gabe underneath, got by the defense. Nicely done. And the Heat strike first. Hoover off the glass, good. Dribble we're talking about. Got to get that out of your repertoire, Ben. Don't need to take that dribble, but you love passes like that. Nidrell Salvador all over Gabe Lapp. Mabry to Salvador. Nidrell's going to drive, and that's in. Good job, Nidrell Salvador. Lapp, cross court, Salvador. Beautifully done. I think he meant Joshua Stefan, 5-3. Here's Martin. He loves those threes. Zach Martin. I mean, you got Gabriel Hoover, Joshua Stefan on the floor. Here's Martin for another one. Now that one was off, but it went right to Gabe Lapp. He's sharing the love here. Here's Martin. You don't want to leave that open. Zach almost hit it. Underneath Big Ben. Now there, he took it right up. That's what you want to see, Big Ben. Nidrell putting on the burners. Slams into Hoover, no call. Underneath, Big Ben doing his thing. Benjamin Eberle. Put back no at the buzzer. And that's it. After 1 quarter, 17-4, the Heat. Stay tuned. Ben misses both. Nidrell follows up. He's going to draw the foul, and the bucket's good. Stolen. Carter Pacheco. Exactly what the Timberwolves needed here. Here's Stefan from the foul. That's for 3. Joshua Stefan. Here's Hoover. Dangerous pass, but got it to Big Ben somehow. Ben working his way. Big Ben. That is Benjamin Eberle, folks. Nidrell, outlet. Salvador. And Gavilondo, they're going to call him, so that bucket's going to count with the foul. There's his heart on his sleeve. And misses. Offensive rebound. Stefan, he's going to draw the foul. Stefan misses both. Offensive rebound, Hoover. Over Eberle and in. Here's Stoltzfus with 2:40 to go first half. Jed Stoltzfus in and out. Roberts the rebound. And Nicholas Roberts puts it in. And Mabry won that battle. Hoover, or this is Gabe Lapp. Stolen by Ryan Hoover. That does not look level to me. Jed makes the first. Jed, long outlet for Roberts. Nicholas tried to hang on. Great play, Elijah Benner. Beautiful job. Way to follow. Somehow got the ball out to Jed Stoltzfus. What a pass. Jed spins, but Spencer Babb right there. Good job, Spence. Backing his way in and missed the layup. Jed with 9 seconds. Jed, and that's good. Now have 30 points for the half. So after one half of play, the Heat with a big lead, 30-12. Stay tuned for the second half. Gabriel, stolen. Jed Stoltzfus outlet. Got it for Nigel. Gabriel Hoover came back and rejected it. Big Ben came down with it. Right back. Weaver. Good job, Ethan Weaver. Got his team the ball. Ben with the clean block. Nigel. And that's going to stay, but my goodness, is he fast. But regardless, the Heat end up with it. Bajeko, Carter, a great look, and he put it in. Carter Bajeko. Carter Bajeko, great play. Got it back to Jed. Back to Carter. Carter's going to pull the trigger, and he buries it. Carter Bajeko again. And Hoover almost had a hand on it. And that's Nigel for 3. That's no good. Elijah Gabalando ripped it out of the sky. Falpel got it to Gabriel in the lane, and that's good. Stefan, and that's for 2. Missed it. Go the other way. Joshua again. More. Missed it. Nicholas Roberts, but Hoover ripped it out of his hands. Ripped it out again. Gabriel, what's he got to do, the man? Third. Plenty of time. We've seen the Heat relinquish their leads plenty of times. Hoover hits both. On the way, Gabe Lapp. Lapp over Hoover. Gonna draw the foul. Hoover can't believe it. 36 seconds left to go in the third. Hoover sits. Gabe Lapp hits the second. Never scored under 41 points for the season. That is incredible. Salvador off the glass, in. And that's it after 3. The Heat 41, Timberwolves 21. Eberle got it back. Ryan Hoover, what a steal. Ryan Hoover. Here's Mogul. Had a huge shot last week. Stoltzfus and the Heat add on it more. Hoover trying to drive into the lane. Probably not the best choice there, Ryan. Gabe Lapp lays it in. Cross court, Mogul, floater, and that's good. 3. Took them out of the perfect status. Hoover, he was on a perfect team, and that was a perfect shot. They need help. Bajeko off the glass. Carter Bajeko for his 6th point of the game. They answer right back. Stefan and Bajeko with a steal. Carter, you're going to need a ton of points and need them fast. And that was Hoover or Stefan, couldn't tell. And Stoltzfus comes away with it. Long outlet. Stoltzfus to Bajeko. Carter, another basket for Carter Bajeko. The most points in a game was from the Sixers in 2020. There's Elijah Better. 41 seconds left in this one, folks. Hoover, that's going to count. And 1. Your final, 51-32. Congratulations, Nigel Salvador, Big Ben Eberle, and the Heat.
Congratulations to Jordan Tyson and the Heat for remaining undefeated. 51-32, a very unexpected score. Nigel Salvador and Big Ben, players of the game in this one. For Charles Babb, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board, study this game, and see what went wrong. They'll be taking on Chase Gwaltney and the 76ers in Week 5. As for Jordan Tyson and the Heat, their job doesn't get any easier. They played the Jazz and the Bulls in Weeks 2 and 3. Now, they took the Timberwolves on in Week 4, and Ethan Devine's Lakers will be waiting in Week 5. Let's take a look at the 11 a.m. game. So Lonnie Hochstetler and the Trailblazers were playing host to Ethan Devine's Lakers. Lakers coming off that 1-point loss where Jake Harding hit the free throw with no time left just to have it wiped out on a lane violation in their first loss of the season. But the problem for the Trailblazers, no Mason Montefort, Grant Stoltzfus, or Sean Stoltzfus in this game. They had their work cut out for them. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if Lonnie Hochstetler could pull off the miracle upset.
And Briar Fisher, sorry about the audio there, folks. And Jude Lapp. Micah Reed into the game. No relation to Quinn Reed, which I thought. Here's Ollie. Backs in. Nicely done. Ollie Freeman. Here's Harding. There's Reed. Micah Reed. A good look. No good. Tough loss.
Oh, man.
Tough one there.
We just couldn't hit anything.
How good are the Heat?
They're extreme.
To this
Yeah, he
loss.
was. He was a lot better this time. I told him, I said, let's keep playing, let's stay in the game, not get it mental. And that was the key there.
Watkins could have used Franklin Stoltzfus. So after 11-6, Trailblazers losing.
The top seed.
Yes, folks, it does look like the Heat are the team to beat, and their coach was out today. There's Ollie Freeman just this week. What day do you guys practice?
Thursdays. We practice Thursdays. So
you got a while before. There's Parker Graham.
It was pretty bad.
How about the play of Ryan Hoover? What did you think of Ryan?
Ryan's pretty good. I'll tell you what, he hold him at zone.
Now, how about offensively? Do you think he would switch anything up?
I think I'd probably take Gabe out a little
for
more.
3.
Let Josh work a little bit. I think they keep one another in check.
Oh,
really
they do. So
Yeah.
I think they complement each other.
Yeah, I think they keep one another in check because I'll tell you, I really think that we'd probably get more than one technical.
So you would say Joshua is the more temperament type of player?
Yeah, he's more solid. He keeps himself in check. Not at the moment.
That takes some thought.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that one a little bit, but
Carter, Watkins, you know what you're getting.
it's just, and that's probably my biggest problem is I got to equal out my team enough to make it where we can actually contain that. I was ecstatic, believe me. I was like, oh, that was a saver right there.
It was a gift. And it wasn't from one of the players underneath. It was someone
from
behind.
from the other team. He is very fast.
So I have Hoover, Mason Montefort as the top 2 fastest in the league. There's Fisher. So that's it. End of the first half. And the Trailblazers down 22-12. Stay tuned for the second half.
Good game.
Absolutely.
I might have to actually stay and catch that game.
We had your game as the primetime game. Here's Zach Stoltzfus for 3. Zach! 4 in game 2. So you can see how important Lexi is to the team. And Nicholas Long's important because he just hit one. Well, it's starting to get out of hand here. Freeman's going to scoop one up. Ollie Freeman.
Nazarene Church has been doing it forever, but I moved here in 2012 into Twin Valley area, 2013. Those 2 years, and then I think 2014 maybe or 15 is when he was like, I'm not here anymore, and then busy and things like that. So
that didn't work.
At the end of the third, Fisher hits the rafters, 29-15. It's been all Lakers.
It was a great league. Ran into problems with somebody with a director and everything. So after I think it was maybe first year, but dominated pretty good under that basket. That's what hurt us is he dominated under that basket. Between him and a couple of others, there was 2 other young men that pretty much dominated. I think Hardy. Questions about it?
No weaknesses on the Heat. And Carson Roman.
Good shot.
Says, I'm going to enjoy a three. Here's Givler for three. That's no good. Micah Reed dished it. Fisher, here's another great player right here.
Yeah, Fisher.
Ramirez in that game. Fisher, they won that game 46-35. Coach, another fact, there's Freeman again. Season so far. Do we know where Franklin is today?
I do not.
Okay, so you were unknown to him. You were surprised.
Yep.
5th and 6th league will kick off. And I believe we have 2 undefeated teams at 1 o'clock. There's Jude Lapp.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tyler Hochstetler play at all? I believe Freeman.
Well, congratulations, Ethan Devine and the Lakers. 39-22 your final in this one. No surprises here, considering all the players that were out for the Trailblazers. Your player of the game in this one was nobody. Everybody played great. There were so many players out, no player of the game. As for Ethan Devine, it's not going to get any easier. He takes on Nigel Salvador and the Heat next week. As for Hochstetler, he'll have a little bit easier matchup. He'll be taking on the winless Jazz next week. Let's take a look at the next matchup. Well, we head on over to the girls' 5th and 6th league, where Marixa Pellet's Lady Wolves were going to take on Cheryl Russell's undefeated Lady Lions. The Lady Lions have just been blowing out every one of their opponents, including Marixa Pellet's Lady Wolves in week 1, where they defeated them 35-16. Last week, the Lady Wolves, coming off a nice win 16-11 against the Huskies. Charlotte Lapp, player in the game in that one. And no surprise for the Lady Lions, as they last week coming off a win against the Orange Men. The Orange Men had half their team out, but they went and got some pretty good replacements. Garden spots Haley Brown and Olivia Fry tried to help out in that game, but it wasn't enough. 29-6 your final. And the Lions didn't even have Claire Yoder in that game. Violet Martin and Selena Santiago were your players of the game in week 3. Let's take a look at the highlights in this one. See if Marixa Pellet finally gave the Lions their fair share and a loss.
This time these two teams met, it was 35-16. Lady Lions and Eby. Nicely done. There's Charlotte Lapp. Guarded by Martin, and Martin stole it. They're just dominating underneath right now. Bessner underneath. Great job, Reagan Reed. Violet, fast break, missed it. Yoder, boy, the Lady Wolves are fortunate right now, and finally someone put it in. Lona has a shot, a good look at one. Another miss. Claire Yoder to rebound. I think she went the wrong way with it. After 1, Lady Lions 4, Lady Wolves 0. Broke the 50-point mark for your team with his 8th point of the day. Violet another steal. Violet another steal. Here goes Violet on a fast break. Fouled, and that's going to count. Underneath, Yoder. No good. Santiago. That's around and in. Selena, good job. Selena going to pull the trigger. That went over to everything. She's really juiced. They are just dominating underneath. Claire Yoder fouled and it counts. I don't know how the Lady Lions got all these tall players in the draft. Violet off the glass, good. Pacheco, stolen by Martin. Fast break, and good. Violet, Martin again. At the buzzer. So after 1 half, it's the Lady Lions 14. The Wolves yet to score. We'll be back for the second half. I wish they'd put up something so the girls could see which end. And Martin again. Martin. Too much speed, got her own rebound and put it in. Messner almost hit one. Here's Evie. Julia. Poor Charlotte just got one in. Incredible. Charlotte at the line. And she hits it. Charlotte makes both. Got the ball back. Pulls the trigger. Charlotte lap. Somehow Claire got it back. Got a shot off. Evie. She's going to pull the trigger. And it's good. Julia Evie. Down at the Martin. And that's it. So after 3. Lady Lions 22, Lady Wolves 6. Continuing their domination over the girls' 5th and 6th league. And Violet Martin not slowing down. And Charlotte Lapp just drills one. Claire to inbound. Nice steal, Layla Pacheco. Good job, Layla. And this is all Lady Lions in this one. And Violet Martin just continuing. Santiago missed. And Claire Yoder there for the putback. And that'll finish up week 4. And Charlotte Lapp, nicely done. There's Violet, fast break, up and in. Claire, around and in. Charlotte, short. Up and in. Well, congratulations to the Lady Lions, 32-12, your final player of the game, Violet Martin. Stay tuned.
Well, congratulations, Cheryl Russell, for staying undefeated. This one wasn't even close, folks, 32-12. Violet Martin having a career day in this one, player of the game. As for the Lions, they're going to have to take on the Huskies again next week. Actually, this Saturday coming up. Last time they played the Huskies, it was 26-2. I don't think Cheryl Russell's too worried. As for Marixa Pellet and the Lady Wolves, well, they'll get their try at the Orange Men. But the Orange Men have recruited a pretty good player. Avery Murphy's younger sister, Reese, really good. They actually went into overtime in this game. Coming up, as you'll see in the highlights shortly. Let's move on to the next matchup and look at that Orange Men overtime game. Well, we jump over to the girls 7-9 league, where the primetime game last Saturday was Cheryl Russell Sparks taking on Anne-Marie Bowley's Storm. Both teams were 3 wins and 1 loss coming into this one, and this was the first rematch where they both had full lineups with Lexi Gwaltney playing. They lost to Lexi Gwaltney in match 1, 16-14. And then without Lexi Gwaltney, they won 16-4 in week 2. But Gwaltney was back. And the Sky, not involved in this one, as both teams beat up on the Sky in week 3. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if Lexi Gwaltney continues her unbeaten streak and upward.
And here we go. Gwaltney to start it. Avery Good right away. Stripped her. Back to Gwaltney. Harnish sets a pick. Here's Glick for 3. JL almost hit that. Another shot by JL. Ball to the Sparks. Here's Good pulling the trigger. That's so good. Calabrese underneath and Olivia. Avery in the lane. Got hit in the eye. And Mary. Gwaltney is guarded tight. JL stepped on the line. That's a long 2. Sparks are really pressing up high. Underneath, Harnish. Stolen. Catherine Russell. Stolen. Catherine Russell. Catherine on a fast break, Cora lap, 2 girls to beat. Catherine off the glass. Good job, Catherine. Ball is. And we're going to have an illegal screen called on J.L. Glick. Her dribble. Got it to Lexi. Murphy. Screen there by Harnish. Got it to Lily. Lily put one up, almost hit it. Murphy, right side. Stolen. Lily Asensio. Lexi hits the first. Missed the second. Back to JL. Setting up shop. Avery Murphy just ripped it out of her hand. 34 seconds ago here in the first. Lily Asensio, great steal. JL at the buzzer. Can't get a shot off. So after one, sparks up. 4-3. Stay tuned. Long pass, dangerous inside, looking for Catherine. And they may get Mary here. Got it to Megan. Here's Rhodes, rejected by Avery. Good, my goodness. He wins the game at the foul line. Incredible. Lexi misses both. Now they're backing off Lexi. Now they're double teaming Lexi. Good, underneath. And Lily Asensio took too many steps. Off the foot of good. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Key, waiting for that screen. Calabrese's got to pick that up. And another illegal screen called. And they're going to get Olivia Calabrese for sitting in the lane. Wow. Looking for help. Avery good right there on the steal. Good to finish it. Fouled and it counts. Got it to Catherine. Catherine looking for help. Davies all over her. Bounce pass, turned over. Lily Asensio. Left side. Catherine. Got it. Murphy almost hit it. And Lily Asensio. 2 of the 3 points. The other point, Alexi Walker's foul shot. Lily. Quick shot, Harnish almost. Asensio. Bangs into Murphy. Murphy got her own rebound and puts it in. The board. Sparks up by 5 now. Got it to good. 5 seconds left. The buzzer good. Off the glass. That counts. Avery good. Good. Murphy. Avery Murphy drills one. JL. Pick set by Harness, rejected by Avery Good. Waiting for Lexi, got it to Lily. Good, quickly over there. Lily looking for help. Lobs it dangerously inside, that's Pitt. On the right side, missed it, got her own rebound. Davies is there. Good, just falls to the ground. They're going to call her for a travel. Good. Noah and Haley. Saw Haley last week. And Avery Murphy just ripped it out of JL's hands. Screen by Davies. That allowed a nice pass. But JL couldn't get a shot off. We have a jump. There's Murphy stuck by Walton. Murphy fouled. Got to go to the line. Championship Saturday. Cammy being harassed by Rhodes. Good job, Mary Rhodes. Rhodes. Got it. JL rejected by Avery. Good, my goodness. On her. JL threw up one, but change of possession. Good job, Megan Davies. Came right back and got it. Marks. Still 12-3 third quarter. Boy, JL Glick all over, good, and that's turned over. Credit the defense of the Storm. And that's it. After 3, Sparks 12, Storm 3. Stay tuned for the 4th and final quarter. Somehow, someway, here's Murphy, left wide open. JL came back. What a job by JL. Good, he's going to stop at the foul line. Missed it. Got it back. Going to throw it up again. That's no good. And the Storm have it. And Murphy picked it up. Murphy found Catherine wide open underneath. And she puts it in. Good job by Catherine. Underneath, Avery Murphy left all alone. And I think we're going to have another illegal screen. Murphy bangs into Rhodes. Slings it inside, looking for good. Avery up and in. The game plan to take Lexi Gwaltney out of the game, and that's exactly what has happened so far as the offense goes. Okay, we're back. My microphone died. And Lexi hits both. Nicely done. 20-5. Summer Santiago is shot. Missed. Rhodes, Mary, got it to Lexi. Lexi pulls the trigger up and in with 59 seconds left. The final seconds of this one. Summer Santiago, Summer almost. Your final, 20-7. Sparks win, player of the game, Avery Good. Congratulations, Sparks.
Well, congratulations to Cheryl Russell and the Sparks as they hand Lexi Gwaltney her first loss at Upward. This was a pretty unbalanced game as Cheryl Russell came out with a new game plan. 20-9 your final in this one. Congratulations, Avery Good. She was sensational in this game, as most of the Sparks were. As for Bully and the Storm, they're going to have to go back, look at the tapes, and figure out what went wrong. Lexi Gwaltney held to under 10 points in this one. They're going to have a rematch coming up next Saturday. Well, this Saturday coming up at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. You're not going to want to miss that one. I'm sure Bully and the Storm are going to have a different game plan coming into this one. So congratulations once again to Cheryl Russell and the Sparks. Let's take a look at the last game of the day at 3:30. It's still in the girls 7-9 league. Well, the Sky still looking for their first victory of the season. Going to have their coach back and Allison Doherty back in this one. Anne-Marie Bully's Storm not too worried as the last time they played, the Sky fell to the Storm 29-10. Everybody would be present for this one. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if the Sky got their first win of the season.
Lap, no good. Harness, no good. And a lot of misses early. Asensio underneath, Lily. Where were you at 8 o'clock? Somebody asked me. Davies missed. Now, do all the kids practice equally?
No.
Harness! After 1, Storm 5, Sky nothing.
Half court zone. Nice pass.
And in fact now, and there's Cora left! Cora!
You can see some holes in that defense that will definitely help her out next week. Whether they can counter that, I mean, that is a good defense. That was an amazing defensive effort today.
Here's Garmin. Doherty for 3. She loves these. Missed it. Lexi, boy, you see her dribble and looking up. That is very difficult to do, and Lexi puts it in.
Can't wait to play him. They're really good friends.
We saw Jude play today. Here's Lexi. In and out. So that's the half. After one half of play, Storm up 8-1. Allison. Almost. And Lexi comes down with it. Lexi. Guarded by Zoe Martin. Good job, Zoe. Let's go through the list. All right, let me try to guess. Isaiah.
No, Isaiah's not the oldest.
Is he a brother, though?
Yeah, he's a brother.
Good.
Evan's pretty good. Evan that, yeah.
Does he play upwards?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Megan Davies. Favorite sport out of all of them?
No.
Probably football.
No, yeah.
Is Isaiah here today? Allison Doherty for three. What is your main way of practicing? What do you usually do?
Usually just play outside. I don't know, work on my move.
Play basketball?
I don't know. I don't know. My dad kind of pretty is.
Good. Well, we love having you here. Oh, here's a steal by Lexi. Fast break. And puts it in. Oh, football. Are you an Eagles fan?
I love Eagles.
How many Eagle fans? Oh, Mary Rhodes is a fan of scoring. Games have you won and lost this year, Gardens fan?
We won. We lost, I think, we lost.
18-5 Storm win. Player of the game, Lexi Gwaltney. Congratulations to Coach Anne-Marie and the Storm.
Well, congratulations, Anne-Marie Boley and the Storm. Player of the game in this one, Lexi Gwaltney. She really didn't struggle in this one too much. 18-5 your final. As for the Sky, they're going to have to take on the Sparks. Actually, both teams are going to have to take on the Sparks next week, as the Sparks have that double Saturday. Congratulations once again, Anne-Marie Boley and the Storm. Well, the Orange Men were taking on Jen McClellan's Lady Huskies. Both teams were coming off losses in week 3. For McClellan and the Huskies, they lost 16-11. Made a good match against Charlotte Lapp, player in the game in that one. As for Bradley Rose Orange Men, they're coming off a loss to the Lady Lions 29-6. No surprises there. But the Orange Men did acquire a new player, Reese Murphy, who was sensational in this one. Game ended up going into overtime. Let's take a look and see at the highlights if the Orange Men finally got their first victory.
And Hales is all over her. They're going to get Becker here. Becker. Loose. And puts it in. And that's it. After one, Huskies up 4-0. Just came over and ripped it out. And there was a Christ-like play. Joanna Good asking the opponent if they're okay. Got it to Murphy. Murphy's going to pull the trigger. Up and in. Reese Murphy. Becker with the steal. Ella. Stolen. Becker. Buzzer. No good. And that's it. After one half of play, Lady Huskies 4, the Orange Men 2. Have to double check the score here. And there's a basket. Hazel. Murphy. Reese. What a spin move. Oh, she got hit in the head really hard. Someone scored. Annalise Rowe. Missed it. And Reese Murphy. I believe that was right after 3 quarters of play. 8-6. Orange Men lead. You heard right. Becker. What a block. Heckler. A jump ball. Freaking Heckler. Great job. Murphy, steal. Reese. Becker, harassed by Murphy, and we're gonna have a jump. Reese Murphy again. Murphy, thought about three, saw Albino, and ball's gonna go the other way. Ran into Rowe, McAdams comes up with it. People are just sitting on the ground right now, not sure what is going on. Hazel dumps it in. Somehow it ended up and Ella Becker put it in. Rowe to try to be the hero. Stolen by McAdams. Ball's gonna go out and Rowe hits the ground. Switches to her right and that's it. After regulation, we're gonna go to a 2-minute overtime. We're tied. Reese Murphy. And they are going to call Joanna Good on a foul. But Good is not letting her have any space. Got it to Murphy. Murphy to be the hero. Almost. It's loose. Hazel. Underneath, Ella Becker gives her team the lead. Win 10-8. Congratulations, Jen McClellan, player of the game. Who else? Ella Becker.
Well, congratulations to Jen McClellan and the Lady Huskies. Player of the game in this one, Ella Becker, who was sensational, getting that final basket to win the game in overtime 10-8. Reese Murphy was sensational in this one, but the Orange men were without three of their originally drafted players, Macy Miller, Faith Rothenberger, and Sophie Stefan. Don't even know if any of those girls will play in the rest of the season or not, but having Reese Murphy is a pretty good replacement. As for the Orange men, they're going to take on Charlotte Lapp next week, coming up Saturday, and Jen McClellan's going to have to face those undefeated Lions. Well, that's going to take us to the final segment of the Wednesday Weekly Wrap-Up for Week 4. Thank you for joining me, folks. Join us every Wednesday at this time for a look at the highlights and much more. And we're going to leave you with the standings and the matchups coming up for Week 5. Once again, thank you for joining me.
My name is Darin. How can I help you today? Welcome to heaven. Ooh, yeah, I mean Chick-fil-A. Roll up to your table, smiling like a fool. Sorry if I'm awkward. I was homeschooled. Hey, you don't have to bow your head. Nah. You don't have to pray for your food. Nah. Had a Bible study in the back. We already pray for you. Pre-blessed. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. We're serving the chicken the Lord's way, unless it's a Sunday. My pleasure to serve you. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. We're serving the chicken the Lord's way, unless it's a Sunday. My pleasure to serve you. Would you like perfectly crafted and drafted Polynesian sauce? Dipping and dabbing, using your napkin. You know they extra soft. Keep an eye out for the refill. Fill it up till it spill. Splash, 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 splash. Would you like coca iced tea? You know the lemon's fresh squeeze. You know it. Whatever you need, just ask, cause I can do all things. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. It is my pleasure to serve you. Hey. We're serving the chicken the Lord's way, unless it's a Sunday. My pleasure to serve you.